Hello, this is Chiak. We are back again with Whispers of a Machine, the Machine, Whispers, some machine.
Hi there.
Hello.
Thought I'd introduce myself, since I'll be coming here a lot. I'm Agent England, Central Bureau.
Oh, nice to meet you. It's a relief to have you here. We're all shook by these recent killings. Sure, the doctor's excited, but even his morbid curiosity has limits, you know. After all, we mostly treat coughs and the occasional broken limb here.
I get it. I'll do my best to help.
Okay. Down the stairs.
Don't worry, Maya. You'll be put to rest soon. I know. Sorry about the delay. I was needed urgently out of town. Oh, hello there. Me and this old gal have been expecting you.
Talkative, is she?
Oh, no doubt. The dead have a lot to say, you know. Sometimes more so than the living.
Is that so?
The living are fickle and prone to deceit. Once dead, we can't hide things anymore. Not from me, at least.
Okay. That's why we need ways to tell what someone is hiding. I'm sorry you feel that way. I think most men and women out there are sincere. I agree. These people must prove themselves trustworthy before I rely on them. Interesting.
I agree. These days, people must prove themselves trustworthy before I rely on them.
Now that's an attitude I can get behind.
Now, I'd like to ask some questions.
Sure, go right ahead.
What can you tell me about yourself, Doctor?
Oh, me? I suppose I would qualify as a workaholic. Most of my time is spent here.
So how long have you been practicing medicine?
Must be 16 years now, I believe.
Ah. And you're the only doctor in Nordsund?
Yes, but we have good relations with the other settlements. We collaborate and pool resources when necessary.
I mean, I don't know why I have this on. I really shouldn't need to have it on.
Did you know Carl Oscarson?
No. When I heard he was murdered, I didn't even recognize his name. I had to check my records to realize that I've treated him. To be fair, I've had many patients. But he must have been cursed with one of those awfully forgettable faces.
All right. Anything out of the ordinary in his medical history?
Sorry. Can't go into detail. Doctor-patient confidentiality, you know?
Keep it vague, then.
Well, okay. Let me put it this way. I doubt you'd learn much from his file.
Noted. Thanks.
Okay.
Did you know Maya Strand?
Not really, but I enjoyed listening to the occasional lecture of hers at the museum. She had quite an intellect, that woman.
So she wasn't a patient of yours?
Oh, she was, but that's all confidential, so I can't say much about it.
I understand, but anything you can share would help.
Well, during the autopsy I noticed that she was unusually worn and feeble for her age.
Okay. And what does that tell us?
For one thing, that she would have needed help with the more physically demanding tasks of the museum.
Got it. Thanks.
Okay, I'm not sure if the autopsy of her murder counts with doctor-patient confidentiality, considering...
What do you think of Stina Ruth, the councilwoman?
She can be quite an unpleasant woman. I can't say I've enjoyed my few interactions with her.
Okay.
What do you think of Commissary Anderson?
I think he does a fine job. He's been instrumental in making sure that I can work under such good conditions.
Yeah, this place is surprisingly well equipped. Definitely on par with our facilities in the city. I'm looking for a young woman connected to the second victim, Carl.
I can't help with that. I didn't know Carl on a personal level.
What do you think of Gabriel?
Your average policeman. I have no strong opinion about him one way or the other.
What are your conclusions about Maya's murder?
Most obvious first. The cause of death is acute blood loss due to the multiple stab wounds to the chest and stomach, 2 of which were lethal. The murder weapon is a mid-sized blade, likely a knife of some kind. There are some defense wounds on her arms, so the victim likely tried to shield herself against her assailant. I couldn't recover any biological traces of the murderer. There's no blood on her that isn't hers, or any traces of skin under her nails. This makes me suspect that the killer likely wore protective clothing and gloves. The time of death was roughly 2,300 hours last Tuesday, 5 days ago today.
Do you know where saffron is grown in Nordsund?
I'm afraid not. We have plants all over, but botany is not my area of expertise.
Any theories on Carl's murder?
Not yet. I'll need to see the body first.
Yeah, okay.
That's enough questions for now.
Okie dokie. Oh, one last thing. I've been told that the second body is on its way here. If you come back later today, I should be able to tell you something about it.
All right, I'll keep that in mind.
Okay, let's just see if we can use the forensic scanner. "5 days, the matches. Matching pattern. Okay. Huh, okay.
I suppose that's where the doctor writes down his autopsy reports.
Anything else in here? Locker's ash collector. Oh, the furnace. Scalpel. How would I need a scalpel? Don't tell me I'm just gonna take it.
This might be useful.
No, no. I'm just gonna take it.
I'll wash my hands when I go to bed. Plenty of time still to get my hands dirty.
Okay. We're just gonna take the,
I think that's for collecting the ashes after a cremation.
Anything else?
Multiple stab wounds, sizes approximately the same as the other body. I'd say the MO looks similar to the other murder.
Okay, so... I mean, we didn't come here for a serial killer, but then now it's a possibility. Maybe. Okay, we don't need to be anywhere else at the moment. So, let's head north. I
don't think I should go further north for the time being. Sure, Carl's mystery woman likely lives up there, but I need more to go on.
Oh, really? Okay. Town entrance. What else do I need?
A bottle of molding resin. I can use this to cast different shapes. It might also work as a glue.
Ah, that's what I need that for. Okay. I guess maybe we can talk to... What's her name again? The councilwoman?
Robot? Drilling machine? Space rocket? I have no idea, honestly.
I just want to see. Relaxed. Relaxed.
Looks like an old filing cabinet. Not sure what it's used for. Various handbooks for the typical day-to-day stuff. Looks like it's filled with different kinds of spare parts. 3 plastic trays. Good number. A few identical coffee cups. They don't look quite as clean as they should be. A neat stack of plates. Matching cutlery is nowhere to be seen.
Okay, and the balcony is where she's gonna be. Or not. Or someone else is gonna be here. Smoking man. Relaxed.
Hey, I'm Vera Englund, Special Agent.
Oh, I heard about you. I'm Rolf, the plant master of Nordsund.
Oh!
A plant master? What's that?
A foreman of sorts. I oversee a team of gardeners who tend to our shared crops.
Got it. I have a few questions, if you don't mind.
Sure, go right ahead.
I mean, I don't know. I'm like
Do you
suspicious
happen
of
to know where
everything.
saffron is grown in Nordsund?
Perhaps, perhaps. What would this gentleman have to gain from that piece of information?
Please, now is not the time. Don't you want justice for the 2 murder victims? Let's just say I'll be your friend for a while, buddy. This behavior suggests that you're a hustler, one with scruples and low supply. Cooperating would make sure your business is left alone.
This behavior suggests that you are a hustler, one with scruples and low supply. Cooperating would make sure your business is left alone.
Reading you loud and clear, officer.
It's agent, or special agent, not officer. That's a police rank.
Whatever you say, agent.
Yeah, I'm sure that would
Now,
really...
2 places come to mind. The greenhouses to the south, and a few crops near Mimir Road.
Mimir Road, where's that?
North of the town square. Look for 2 large farming robots standing around.
All right, got it. Do you know who these people are?
Damn, that's bloody. Looks like Carl Oscarson, but I couldn't say who the woman is.
Okay.
What do you know about the murder of Carl Oscarson?
Almost nothing. I just heard half an hour ago. Damn shame.
What do you know about the murder in the museum?
Nothing but the talk of the town. That Maya Strand was stabbed by some maniac.
Did you know Carl Oscarson?
Not really. But like many other people, we had some contact in our work.
Okay. What was your impression of him?
Nice guy. Too nice. I'd even go so far as to call him gullible. Wouldn't be surprised if that's what got him killed.
That's so. You think he trusted the wrong person?
I'm just thinking out loud here. But yeah, it wouldn't be a shocker.
Did you know Maya Strand?
A bit. She approached me a few months back about refining edible plants into a nutrient paste. I helped her plant some quality fungi for it, in exchange for a cut of the harvest. Then she got herself killed, so I guess all of that was a waste of time.
That's a morbid way of looking at it.
I guess so. I'm sorry about what happened to her, but I still gotta eat.
What do you think of Stina Ruth?
I have no idea who that is.
What do you think of Dr. Pearson?
I'm trying to stay far away from that wisecracking quack.
Quack?
You heard me. All I need in terms of medicine, I find in herbs and plants.
And Dr. Pearson doesn't take kindly to that?
He should mind his own business is all.
Okay.
What's your opinion on Commissary Anderson?
For a chief of police, he's all right. He's actually fair. Unlike some of his underlings.
How so? You think they're harassing you?
Abso-friggin-lutely. One little mistake, those guys start hounding you night and day.
What's your opinion on Gabriel?
The cop? Can't say I enjoy his company. Last time we met, he gave me a couple of nasty bruises.
Resisting arrest?
That'd certainly be how he'd justify it.
Okay.
Okay, that's all I need.
Alrighty. See you around.
Okay, so we got a very more specified place about the... Okay, let's turn this off. Is there anything here? The bush?
Looks a bit overgrown. Could use some trimming. Looks still and serene. Old Norse runes. A local custom, perhaps? Haven't seen them in any other settlements in the area. Great view from up here.
Okay. Let's head back to the canteen. So, what can I do? I mean, I got the information about... Can I head north now? That's my question. Yeah, now it says to Mimir Road. So now I got a more specified location of where north I could find saffron.
All right, this is Mimir Road. Carl came through here recently. I'd say those are saffron crocuses. Not sure what those are. Doesn't look like tomatoes, at least. Lettuce, carrots, and something else. Replica of prospecting, surveying, and defense robot. Courtesy of Nordson Museum. Replica of multi-purpose cultivation robot. Courtesy of Nordson Museum.
Okay, a lot of things to look at. Clay. Okay, let's not the biometric scanner. Forensic scanner. Smart scan. Okay. Okay, the blueprints lead here. Need bios from Carl. Okay.
All right, got some clay.
Why did I take some clay? What? What was that? Okay, this doorway, right? It's kind of hard to...
There are many entrances around here. I need something to go on before I'd consider going inside.
Oh. Do I need to click something else with the forensic scanner? Sorry, blueprints. Oh, here we go, analyzing.
The boop.
Oh, sorry. I was trying to move this. Okay, now can I go up? There we go.
Oh, this floor sure looks squeaky clean.
Okay.
It better. We spent all yesterday mopping it. It wipes all the doors, too.
Oh, just my luck.
Well, are you fond of filth or something?
In this case, yes.
In this case, yes. Official police matter. Don't clean this hallway until further notice.
You don't want me to clean. That's a first, but sure.
He's like, less work for me. Okay.
Excuse me.
Yeah?
I'm Special Agent England, here to investigate the recent murders. I need to ask you a few questions.
Okay, I'm Sven, the caretaker of this apartment block here. What can I help you with?
Do you know anything about the recent murder of a man named Carl?
Nope. As far as I know, no Carl lives here.
What about frequent visitors?
Maybe. Haven't heard the name Carl, but then again, I don't socialize with the tenants. I might recognize the man if I saw him.
Do you know anything about the murder at the museum?
Nothing but common knowledge. I haven't been in that part of town for a while. A shame what happened to Maya, though. She always seemed like a harmless lady to me. Can't imagine who'd want to kill her.
Do you recognize this young couple?
Oh, right, that fella.
You know him.
Yeah, I remember him. Most people just ignore me, but he always says hi. Nice guy.
How often would you say he was here?
At least on a weekly basis, but I work in many other buildings too, so it's hard to say.
Got it. What can you tell me about him?
Just this one thing. He came up to me and asked about the electricity in apartment 113. He wondered if it was possible to get more power.
Odd. Did he say what for?
No. I told him to take it up with the residential office. There are strict quotas. He said he would bring it up with the tenant, a friend of his.
Okay. Do you know anything about the tenant?
Nope. Discreet, whoever it is. No idea who lives there.
Understood. Where can I find apartment 113 exactly?
It's on this floor, just around the corner.
All right, thanks.
Okay, it's interesting. It's like, it just slowly...
Do you know a certain Carl Oscarson?
Oh, it's kind of
Nope,
weird how...
Doesn't ring a bell.
Because, like, this question ties in with the other one.
What can you tell me about Maya Strand?
We were acquaintances. I'd been helping her with repairs in the museum every now and then.
Okay. When was the last time you saw her?
A few weeks ago. I was supposed to fix a showcase for her. Odd thing, though.
Yeah?
I saw her enter the museum from afar, but when I followed her inside, I couldn't find her. So I left the building, and then she came out the same way I did, acting all surprised, saying she'd been in there the whole time.
Strange.
I just realized. But
Thanks. You can get back to work.
Alrighty.
I mean, all everything's been wiped, right? So
Nothing. Guess no one's home. Locked.
locked door, keypad.
Some kind of code lock. Looks disconnected.
Oh, interesting. It's disconnected.
Hey, Sven.
Yeah?
I need to get inside apartment 113. Can you help?
Sure, you can borrow this master key. Don't leave with it, though. I'll need it later.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. Well, just we got the master key.
Thanks. You can get back to work.
Alrighty.
Still have this scalpel in my.
Huh.
We need a fingerprint, huh? What? I didn't mean to click that.
Hey, Sven.
Just want to see. I mean, it didn't come
Yeah?
up as a dialogue option because usually.
Hey, I used the master key and some kind of electronic code lock on the side lit up.
That's weird. Those pre-collapse gizmos are supposed to be disconnected. Surprised they even work.
Wait, so the occupant turned it on without telling you?
I guess so, yeah. They must have some technical expertise. I don't even know how those things work myself.
Can't you force it open? Disconnect it, use an override code or something?
No way. Those things go way over my head. I'd say your best bet is cracking the code.
Okay. Huh.
Thanks. You can get back to work.
Alrighty.
Permit. I mean, I'm assuming it's a... Just a... Oh, it's a 3-digit code. Interesting.
Here's your key back. Thanks for lending it to me.
You're welcome. Happy to help.
What are the chances that it's just 113? Ah, damn. 311. Okay, well, I have an address, so maybe I can find a name. To Northtown.
More runes. Seems to be a common thing in Nordsund.
Town Square, okay. Because if I have an address now, then technically I should be able to find the name and the information, right? I don't know if it can work in reverse. Gabriel, hello.
Hello again, Gabriel.
Hey there. I should let you know Carl's body has arrived, and our coroner is waiting for you in the morgue.
Noted. I'll go and have a look shortly.
Until then, is there anything I can help you with?
What do you know about the murder in the museum?
I was first at the scene. Poor woman. Looked like she had regained consciousness after some time and tried to crawl to the door.
Sounds horrific. I don't envy her.
Okay, he's not gonna know anything about the locked door.
What do you think of Commissary Anderson?
I have opinions about how he does things, but I keep those to myself. I respect the chain of command.
What do you think of Stina Ruth, the councilwoman?
The commissary is the only one at the station who has any regular contact with her. But my impression of her is good. She seems like a straight-up woman. Speaks her mind.
Did you know Maya Strand?
Not really. I knew of her, sure. Most people in Nordson do, because of her importance to the museum. I hardly ever even saw her around, though. From what I hear, she was a bit of a recluse.
What's your opinion on Dr. Pearson?
Do you mean professionally or personally?
Is there a difference?
I think he's a great doctor and coroner.
But...
Between you and me, he kind of rubs me the wrong way. All that fancy talk and those morbid jokes. It's almost like the recent deaths have cheered him up. But as I said, he does his job well.
I understand. Thanks.
Okay.
All
I
right,
think that's it.
I'm off.
Good luck out there.
So, you have an address? Let's, address records. I don't know if it can work in reverse, but I'll assume.
Katarina Berg. Born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordson on May 13th, 80 AR. Which means she's been in Nordson for 2 years. I copied the information onto a loose page from my notebook.
Okay.
Katarina Berg. Born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordson on May 13th, 80 AR. Which means she's been in Nordson for 2 years.
It's only a 3-digit code, though, so I don't know how to go about
Just
that.
lots of case files. Looks like a logbook. Maybe Anderson records his daily work there. I had a few questions.
By all means.
Do you know who Katarina Berg is?
Sorry, I'm bad with names.
Okay. Oh, I just want...
What do you think of Dr. Pearson?
I need to know.
Oh, he's a fine man. Sure, a bit eccentric, but a really good physician. Treated my knee way back. Good as new.
Okay.
That's all I needed.
Very well.
So... I'm gonna
Hello
guess
again,
ask
Gabriel.
everyone
Hi there.
about
Can I be of
Katarina
assistance?
Berg, because...
Do you know who Katarina Berg is?
Doesn't sound familiar, no.
Okay.
All right, I'm off.
Good luck out there.
Shot in the dark, but... I'm assuming my thing is more on the analytical side of... Yeah, now I'm like heading towards the middle. Okay, either way, let's head to the clinic, because the other body is now there.
I hope you can help the doctor finish up with the dead bodies soon. I think it's healthier for him to treat living people.
Everyone's like, what's up with this guy? I just need to know on the doctor.
I had some more things to ask.
Shoot.
Okay.
What are your conclusions about Carl's murder?
Just like the previous case, the cause of death is blood loss due to sharp force trauma to the upper body. The murder weapon looks similar to the one used on the previous victim. The victim has a bruised chest, likely from the impact of a hard fall to the floor. And this makes me believe that Carl was attacked from the front and fell to the ground, twisting as he fell. The killer then continued this brutal onslaught from behind to finish the job. Contrary to the previous case, I couldn't find any defense wounds on the victim. The killer would have to be both strong and fast to overpower Carl like that before he could react and call for help. It's certainly not impossible, but I think it's unlikely that a woman could pull that off without considerable training. This leads me to believe that the person we are looking for is likely an adult male in good physical shape. The time of death was sometime late last night, around 10 to 12 hours ago.
All right, now that you've seen both bodies, do you have a theory?
I think it's very likely that a single perpetrator is responsible for both killings. The MO is the same, and the murder weapons share close similarities. Both murders were premeditated. The killer came well prepared with the clear goal of killing each victim. The lack of struggle during the second attack could be an indication that the murderer learned from their mistakes during the first assault.
Okay, thanks for your input.
Think nothing of it. Happy to help.
What are your conclusions about...
Most obvious first. The cause of death is acute blood loss due to the multiple stab wounds to the chest and stomach, 2 of which were lethal. The murder weapon is a mid-sized blade, likely a knife of some kind. There are some defense wounds on her arms, so the victim likely tried to shield herself against her assailant. What else?
What else? What? Kind of stop.
Yeah. I couldn't recover any biological traces of the murderer. There's no blood on her that isn't hers, or any traces of skin under her nails. This makes me suspect that the killer likely wore protective clothing
Interesting,
and gloves.
okay.
The time of death was roughly 2,300 hours last Tuesday, 5 days ago today.
So for whatever reason, we need to distract him at some point. Because...
That's enough questions for now.
Okie dokie.
I already examined the body.
Yeah. Carl's bio, I wonder. Is it him? Yes, matching DNA. Okay, interesting. I'm curious of why we would need to
A bottle of molding resin. I can use this to cast different shapes. It might also work as a glue.
Do we need his fingerprint?
I had some more...
Shoot.
What are your
Most obvious for the murder weapon. What else?
I don't see how those things...
Why am I going to such convoluted lengths for a corpse?
Oh, yeah. I couldn't recover any biological traces of the murderer. There's no blood on her that isn't hers, or any traces of skin under her nails. This makes me suspect the time of death.
Okay.
Ever use something like this?
I haven't, no.
Think it could be used to create a replica of a body part?
A small one, sure. If you have the mold for it.
Okay, yeah, I'm a bit ahead.
That's enough question.
Okie dokie.
I'm a bit ahead than that.
All right, this should work. I'll go and add some water. Okay, hopefully this can fool the scanner. I got rid of the clay mold. No more use for it.
Finger replica, alright. Oh my god. I was wondering, like... trying to think, like, what in the world would they need to distract him for?
An old freight elevator of some kind. Likely out of order. A list of admitted patients. I don't recognize any of the names.
Okay, now I'm just wandering. Patient's bed notes.
Various medical supplies. A portable medical...
Faucet.
I don't need any water right now.
Monitor patient's bed. Okay, so we're gonna be... I don't know, someone's gonna get injured and we're gonna have to be here. For whatever reason. A door. What's this door for?
Locked.
It's locked. Okay. Can't do anything with it. Alright. Let's head back. To enter a code
Katarina
for-
Berg, born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordson on May 13th, 80 AR,
256?
which means she's been in Nordson for 2 years. Katarina Berg, born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordson on May 13th, 80 AR, which means she's been in Nordson for 2 years.
May 13th, so 5/13. I don't know how to go about this.
Hey, Sven.
Yeah?
Do you know who Katarina Berg is?
Sounds familiar. That could be someone who lives here, but I'm not sure.
Okay.
Thanks. You can get back to...
Alrighty.
And then, yeah, we're not gonna... I don't know why I'm looking at the forensic scanner. It's not gonna help us.
Katarina Berg, born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordson on May 13th, 80 AR, which means she's been in Nordson for 2 years. Hi, doofus. You're registered now. Go try it out. Remember how you totally flipped the day I first came to Nordson? Kisses.
Oh, this is the...
Katarina Berg, born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordson on May 13th, 80 AR, which means she's been in Nordson for 2 years.
Flipped. So, 831? Okay, she's
Hi,
registered.
doofus. You're registered now. Go try it out. Remember how you totally flipped the day I first came to Nordson? Kisses.
Flipped.
Katarina Berg, born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordson on May 13th, 80 AR, which means she's been in Nordson for
Unless
2
it wants
years.
to do 315. Access granted. There we go. I'm lucky that I just happened to click on that note because I totally forgot about it.
Wow. How on earth did they manage to assemble all of this undetected? This is highly illegal. I'll have to report it as soon as I finish the murder investigation.
What is this? No, but seriously, what is this?
Looks like someone is expecting. There's a letter here. Hey, Kata. Or should I use your new alias? It's pretty ironic, since you're the least prudent person I know. JK. Anyhow, I'm sitting here alone, and it all feels so surreal. It's hard to believe that it won't be long now before we can let him out. He's ours, but not really. He truly belongs to the world. Bigger than the both of us, greater than the sum of our parts. Yeah, I can hear you saying, enough with the melancholy, Carl. We're so close now, we should be ecstatic. Anyway, I'm leaving this letter because I'm going away for a couple of weeks. My father passed away. I just got word and, well, I need to deal with things in the village. I'll be okay. We'll talk as soon as I get back. Love, Carl. The letter is dated about a month ago.
Okay. Alright, I don't know what this is, but with that, I'm going to end the set here, and then we will find out in the next set. So, thank you for liking if you liked. Thank you for commenting if you commented. Thank you for subscribing if you subscribed. Thank you for favoriting if you favorited. Thank you for simply clicking on this video. Until next time, guys. See ya.